You are welcome once again to the Guru's Perspective. It's nice meeting you in this format. Anyway, you may want to wonder that why is the Guru in this format. I will tell you later. But first of all, I need to beg you, please subscribe, place your comment in the comment box, then share the video generously. Because there's much you'll be learning from here. And your reaction tells me what to do again that will bring succor more to the program. We need you, please. And we can only get that through the comment section. God bless you. How do I introduce this topic we want to discuss? Shall I say God in Emefiele column, DSS versus is it Nigeria Correctional Center they call it these days? Yes, I think it's Nigeria Correctional Center. It's no more prisons, nobody should go to prison. DSS versus Nigeria Correctional Center of fallout of Godwin Emefiele court appearance. Last week, was it? Yes? Or this week? We saw what happened in Lagos when Emefiele was charged to court. First and foremost, when the DSS approached the president of the Federal High Court in Abuja last year, seeking authority to arrest and detain Emefiele for full investigation, there was nothing in life that was not speculated about the crimes of Emefiele. Some money that came from IMF, about 300 something million, which was given to Nigeria palliative of COVID-19. I'm not talking about 2 years or how many years back. And how, unfortunately, the money found its way to a fixed deposit in China. And how the minister of finance then, beautiful woman, Zainab Ahmed, now received letter from IMF asking for acknowledgement of the money. Then it was alleged that she now approached Godwin Emefiele that so money came out. The people want the money acknowledged. They say yes, but I didn't know of it. They say allegedly anyway that no, the money is kept safely somewhere in China. It's a fixed deposit. It's okay if the 300 something, the 7 million on top of it, which dollar, not naira anyway. Let me have it because some officials of my ministry will have something to do with that. I doubt it was settled or not. All this flew out of the speculation of investigation of her. So what we thought had been gathered in investigation would be enough to send Godwin Emefiele over and over, even if it is life imprisonment, over and over. But thank God that the president of the Federal Court of Appeal, in her own wisdom, decided against granting what the DSS came for. He said, no, you will have your facts. Who says you cannot investigate? Once you gather your facts, you can arrest him and detain him. You can only come back to say, can you grant me more days for this? But not authority for you to go. No, go and take that permission from the person who appointed him. That is the president, Muhammadu Buhari. Go and take it because he is the governor of Nigeria Central Bank. Eventually, since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu now suspended Emefiele had been arrested. Emefiele had been taken in by the DSS. After all the investigation and everything, the only charge we now saw that the DSS is bringing Emefiele to court for is gone without lancers and ammunition. We are talking of cartridges. We are not talking of bullets. We are talking of cartridges of double barrel, Bo 12. That's what they call Bo 12, shotgun, which any citizen of Nigeria can apply for. The one that has the discretion to approve it for you or not to approve it is the commissioner of police in the state. not even AIG, not even DIG, not even IG, commissioner of the state is the one that has authority to approve it for you. Except you want to carry some other guns that are more sophisticated, that the approval can only come from the president. So it is double barrel matter that all this so-called DSS said that some of the charges that Emefiele was financing terrorism. But now that the man is coming to court, after expectation of the whole world, what we saw, DSS, the charge sheet is double barrel gun, 12 bow. That's enough of a predicament. That should be able to tell us that what type of DSS do you have? Is this? And DSS these days could evolve themselves in all cases, because normally the double barrel matter is not supposed to go beyond police. It's police act. It's police thing. But we today have a DSS that will go after a dog. The dog is missing. They will go after, this woman opened a pot of soup, two lump of meat were missing from there. Is that what is in the most intricate matter that is confronting the state? It is state affair. It is battle of survival for the Nigerian state. Because DSS, if we must know the truth, is to Nigeria what FBI is to America, while the NIA is to Nigeria what the CIA is to America. I cannot see the American FBI going to pursue people that is double barrel gun, is single barrel gun. But that is not the issue. Eventually, Emefiele was brought to court, Godwin Emefiele. And the charges were read. And Emefiele pleaded not guilty. The matter now came to the domain of the court of competent jurisdiction. And the judge looked at the whole thing, and the judge granted Emefiele bail. He admitted Emefiele bail. And gave the conditions, 20 million. And the person to stand the surety must have a house of so value and so value within the jurisdiction of the court. And it is Federal High Court Division in Lagos here. Then DSS came and said, no, we object to the bill. Of course, the judge will listen to everyone that objected. You have to explain it. Say, because Emefiele has the potentials of compromising witnesses. That if Emefiele is granted bail, he will compromise witnesses, those who will witness against him. The judge said, okay, let us look at the merit of this demand. Then the judge look at it. Then the judge said, your charges and the list of the witnesses, every witness you listed here, they are members of the DSSS. How therefore can Emefiele now compromise your own member? It means you are not worthy to bring this in that the judge ruled against the argument of the DSS. And the judge said, Emefiele is granted, is admitted on bail, and these are the conditions. Until he perfects the conditions, he should be kept the custody of the Nigerian correctional system. Let us say to that used to be prison. It's no more prison. We call it prison those days. Let the man be there. This began the rough battle you saw. Courtesy of Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Rough war, rough battle. Then what went? These are the pronouncement of the court. And within the domain of the court, the DSS stood astutely, no, they are taking Emefiele away. The DSS is what? It's a branch of the executive. They did not even care. Either there is separation of power, executive, legislature, and judiciary. That's one. And now the action of the DSS had attracted a lot of interpretation. And you cannot blame those interpreters. Before I tell you some of the interpretation, let me review more. When the matter came like this, a very, very senior officer of the Nigerian correctional sector, Chief Superintendent Williams, Ede or Edo, Williams Edo, is a chief superintendent. Now came, performing his work, carrying out the order of the court. He had to take Emefiele. He took custody. That was when it was that man, that top officer of the Nigeria Correctional Center, Chief Superintendent Williams, please cross-check his name, Edo, that the DSS dealt with, dragged him outside, beat him up, tore his clothes, all his body removed, because of doing his work of taking order of the court, of a competent jurisdiction, to take somebody to custody. The DS threw whatever you call DSS into the wind. Even the way they drag the man out, if you are your goat you bought at Alabarago, if you want to take it, drag it to go and slaughter, you will still apply some DSS in dragging it. They did not treat that man even worthy of a goat who was doing his legitimate work. Why would this be so? Now, many people have interpreted it that could be a way of the executive showing the judiciary that you are not, in your future judgments, either the petition tribunal or whichever judgment. If you misbehave, we will not obey, we will do whatever we want to do, and we'll go away with it. That's number one. Interpretation. I don't blame those who brought this dimension of interpretation into it. Two, another class of people had told us, in speculation anyway, that what happened that day was not without approval of Emefiele himself. Because when the judge made the pronouncement, take him away, the first thing the correctional center, the Nigeria Correctional Center, would do on arriving the prison, I think it's not more called the prison. On arriving the correctional center with Emefiele is to profile Emefiele, photograph, fingertip, DC, biometrics, everything in this world. And they are circulated around because that is what you have as a background. And too many people, it is for that reason that they avoid going to the prison waiting for somebody or waiting for something. And that perfecting condition of bail or anything. Because that profiling is so detailed that even it goes outside the country. At that point, the person image is fully dented. And while we were interrogating into this, we were told that there is another Nigerian politician who had done this. I will not mention the politician name here. He did not argue in court, but immediately he got to the correctional center. He told them that, please, I will go for the profiling. Give me a few minutes. And he made calls. Within 10 minutes, he called King to the Controller General of the Nigerian the Correctional Center that so person that is being should not be profiled. Should just be kept till tomorrow when the condition and everything should not be profiled. But the one of Emefiele became differently because, one, when the DSS were bringing Emefiele to the court that morning, how many of officers of the DSS followed? But it was immediately the pronouncement was done and the correctional center officers were astutely standing that they would take the man away, that the leader of the DSS made a call. So they came to the fortification. 2 trucks came in. Please go and investigate this and you will know it. But what happened now has given speculation rooms to flounder. The question is this: which of them honor Nigeria at the international level? A court, look at the sanctity of court, breached. Look at the sanctity of court, reduced to nothing. Look how incompetent a court was made to be. And this is a court that has its own jurisdiction. Is Nigeria better off after this episode? And unfortunately, till now, not that I've heard the court that says, so people should be brought in, should be sent to jail, put them in prison or deport themselves of contempt of this court. So there was no contempt against that court. I am still waiting for what the Nigeria Bar Association will do. I am still waiting for what the Nigeria Judicial Council will do. And who is the chairman of the Nigeria Judicial Council? Is the Chief Justice of Nigeria. And I'm still waiting, and we are still waiting. Then the last interpretation. They say yes, that the court deserves this. when the court or the judicial system in Nigeria reduce itself to purchasing things like going to meet the woman to buy boli, how much you are paying, that made the thing, that some judgment that can never be anticipated even in the pit of hell are being given in Nigeria are the highest. Is it to pursue Bakashiwa, Adam Bakashiwa, who said that the wife, of course, that one is a different case. I'm not going to narrate that one today because the ICPC, the DS are taking this man, challenging him, even the DSS, but they have forgotten that what the man said, he said it on the floor of the Senate. He has immunity. He has immunity. But that is not what we are talking today. It is the problem of Godwin Emefiele that brought the debacle between the DSS and the Nigeria Correctional Center. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? I'm afraid the judiciary has collapsed under whatever it is. I'm afraid. And I'm afraid the DSS have flown over and above the armpit. And of course, that is how the Nigeria cookie just crumbles. Oh, shall we return back to the president, or who would I ask? Are you asking me? Who will I ask? Who shall I ask? Who will I ask? The Guru Sensat.